Do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it.
I'm not
speaking to this bit here, like this.
And I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something right now. I'm not gonna do the push the button for this thing.
What?
Because it makes my life harder in the edit. It's actually easier to just put the intro at the beginning and the end.
But it's nicer when we push a button and do it like real producing.
Yeah,
but that's because you don't have to sit and edit.
Yeah, that's true. But
it's two versus one, Luke. We want you to do
we need to push the button.
Because then how are you gonna naturally make the bit before we were talking? Then we're like, let's start the show, and then do. That's not how it goes. But I just say it's do. And then when we come back and you're like, what's going on, guys? How do you naturally make that happen? We're going to find out.
You just
and
start
also, why would you get this thing if you're not going to use it?
Oh, she got you there.
I'm not using it.
Yeah, you're not using it.
If we don't
fucking attitude today.
If we don't do that, when else are we going to press a button on that?
Okay, press it then.
Okay.
Reason and logic win.
You're destroying the studio.
You made that song, right?
No.
Yes, he did.
No, I didn't. That one's from a guy called Ronnie Picasso.
Well, Ronnie Picasso.
From New York.
I really like the...
Big Ronnie Picasso.
Big old Ronnie.
Big Ronnie.
You know what they say about
Why
big
are
old
you
Ronnie?
sitting so weird?
What you mean? I'm super comfortable.
Just sit normally.
I'm super comfortable.
You're going to be annoying this pod.
That's what she said.
You know that's right.
Oh, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the capsule.
Thank you.
How's everything going, everyone? How are you guys? Do you want to talk about
what you want?
Where you were today?
I was at day 2 of company rehearsals for Antigone, which is coming out in September. If you want to get tickets,
get your tickets.
Get them now because they hot.
Tell us about it.
Fresh out the oven.
It's a Greek play made by Sophocles, Greek myth play written by Sophocles. My best mate, me and him go way back. Yo, Sophos, what are you saying, cuz? No, he's dead.
No.
But it's been adapted by Inua Elims. Inua Elims is a generational talent. I'll tell you that for fucking free. And he is he's nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the ad libs. He's a poet,
But he didn't know it.
who has recently turned into a playwright. He's done a couple of plays. The most famous one, I would say, was Barbershop Chronicles.
That was huge.
Yeah.
Who do we know that was in that?
Have you seen that?
I didn't see it, but I heard a lot about it. And you remember Abby?
Abby.
That used to live with me.
Yeah.
Her brother was in it.
Oh, sick. Don't we know dancers that were in it or no?
I don't think there were dancers in it.
Oh.
It was just straight up actors.
Oh,
straight up acting. 1, 2, 3.
They don't do this in the theatre.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
What did you do?
The clapperboard.
Oh, the clapperboard.
That's a very film thing. Do you know what that's actually for?
For sound.
Tell us more.
To sing the audio and the...
Yeah.
They've got really expensive ones. You know you're on an expensive set. Thank you. If the clapperboard has a timer on it.
Fancy.
And when they clap it, it stops the timer. So the editor doesn't actually have to listen to the sound. I mean, I'm not buying it. You're the one with the big producer bucks.
I mean, it would make my life easier in the edit if we did do a clap before we started.
Yeah, you're the one making Arab money.
I just do it off the first sound wave that we make sound. So it's usually Abe shouting.
Fair.
You're a human clapperboard.
Fair. I am very loud. We know this by now.
And we just see your mouth go. And then I hear the boop in the audio, and I just match those two up. Easy editing.
Let's find Loud and Hyper in the sound wave.
Yeah,
There it is.
Yeah, continue. So the guy that did Barbershop.
Yeah, Chronicles.
Yep.
He's adapted it, and it's amazing. It's very now. It's very current. Like I kind of forget that this is an adaptation of a Greek myth.
Oh, sick.
Is it set in like
Set in London. It's
Like
set now.
today?
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
It's kind of like the Romeo and Juliet thing that with Leo in. No,
Leonardo DiCaprio?
when they do like they say all the. Well, it's probably not. The
No,
same.
we don't say.
But it's like a
there's no
super-
words. It's like
It's not the original.
there's no
text.
like Shakespearean speech about
It'd
it.
be weird
Like,
if it was Shakespearean in Greek.
No, yeah, there's no Greek terminology.
Yeah, right,
The
right.
only Greek terminology are the names
Got you.
for us.
But the rest is like in normal day speaking kind of thing.
Yeah.
Imagine, no, it's like in Greek. You have to learn Greek.
I don't know how. I don't know.
But ancient Greek would be different.
What do they say? What is Greek words?
Anyways.
Yeah, I'd have, or maybe it wouldn't. be.
Kalispera.
Kalispe.
I think that means good.
Efkaristos.
Kalistos.
What does that mean?
Efkaristo. Thank you.
Thank you. Kalispera, I think means
How
good
do you say
morning.
in Greek? I always speak into the side of the mic without fail. I'd be interested to know how to say that phrase.
Such a dick. But you're hilarious with it.
So they speak modern day. Yep.
They speak modern day.
They speak modern day.
They speak modern day.
Oh, I can hear you. Oh.
And
Should we start over?
No, you came with the energy, and I just returned the serve, baby.
Greg Grozetsky.
Yeah,
yeah.
And it's good.
And it's good. And there are like hip hop elements infused in it.
sick.
Ooh.
Carrie Ann is the choreographer.
Nice.
And also Nadia is in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sick.
Is it Nadia or Nadia?
Nadia.
Nadia.
I
it is
always get
Nadia.
wrong, and she always shouts at me.
Really? Well,
yeah,
that's sick that I did that first.
Yeah, I always call her Nadia, and she's like
It's Nadia.
Nadia.
Nadia. Do you know what's funny?
If you don't know her, people, she's the owner of Free Your Style Agency. So shout out to Nads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. She watches the pod.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She commented on last week's pod.
What's up, Nadia?
What's up, Nads?
I'll
up,
see you
Nads?
tomorrow.
Woo! Shout out
See you
to
tomorrow,
Nads.
girl.
But she might not be listening because she's. We're losing all of our listeners. Nadia's on the job. Slayer's whole family's on holiday. That's basically 50% of our listenership already.
No, we have to send them a
Silk
t-shirt.
is working a lot, I think.
You're just looking.
Riley's on the job, and Riley says he listens to every pod.
Oh, Riley. You better. Riley, if you are listening,
Who's Riley?
he's a young kid. He's done a lot of videos with Max Cheshire. He's in Zoo Nation Youth. You've probably taught him before.
Oh,
I don't know if he's still in Zoo Nation Youth, but really
Okay.
good kid, really talented, really nice.
Really sweet.
Riley, if you're here, if you're listening, if you're here with us, because you are here with us in the room,
in spirit.
in spirit, if you're here with us, you have to go up to Abe tomorrow and what's the most random word we can think of? Bear claws. You have to just walk up to Abe and without any prompting, just say bear claws, and then don't say anything else and just walk off and be super serious. And then we'll know that you listen. And if you don't say that, we know that you're not.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, the day it comes out, I'm gonna be like, coming in and just looking at him. You're right, man. How you doing? And if he doesn't say anything to me, I'm gonna, you little prick. You said you listen to every single episode. You liar.
Not every single one. And who else? So yeah, Riley, Carrie Ann's choreographing,
Yeah.
Nads is in it, you're in it.
Yeah. I don't think there's.
No other dancers.
There's a lovely human by the name of Razak. His face is familiar and his headshot's familiar. I don't know where I know him from, but he had a boy blue shirt on, so
there you go. Could be. Also bear claws. Say it. Doesn't listen, but
yeah. Say it.
What else was I going to say? When does it come out? When does it start? Not come out.
The first show is on the 3rd. It finishes on the 24th. There's an option to extend it to the 30th.
Lovely.
And it's in Regent's Park Open Air Theatre, which is near Baker Street and Regent's Park. It was lovely. Like the first day, yesterday, at lunchtime, I went to go get food, and I was like, there was like loads of ducks.
Oh, you're
around,
rehearsing
in a
at
beautiful-
in the space?
Yeah, in the space.
Okay,
Yeah, they're
okay.
really sick about that. They've got like studio space there and everything.
Ah,
So we're not
sick.
we're not rehearsing yet
On the stage,
but
like
no,
near
in
the-
the studios. Yeah,
Sick.
they've got their own thing. And I was like, oh, it's a lovely park. I get to have my lunch in the park. Look at all these ducks. And then today I was walking and I was like, There's a lot of shit on the floor, which was fun.
A lot of ducks means a lot of shit.
I feel like though having an open air theater in the UK is kind of like a mix between art and Russian roulette. Like you really don't know
How if it's gonna rain or not.
Yeah.
They had 101 Dalmatians is on now, and a couple of days ago when it was the massive heat wave, they had to have a heat break
Oh
Right.
shit.
because they were like, it's too hot and we need to give the actors a heat break, everyone. And then it rained that same night, and then they had a rain break
Sick.
On the same day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, England.
Wouldn't be England without
Yeah,
it.
it's like just put a roof on it.
Yeah, but also
It's less fun.
that is Greek
and more expensive.
That is
Oh,
the
true.
Greek way, and this is going to be the first.
Yeah, but have you seen the weather in Greece?
Yes, a lot nice.
Maybe the weather.
More regulated.
Yeah, it's more like
Yeah,
stable.
I think that's what it is. This is a
happening
really nice shirt, and
Why, thank
I
you.
felt it, and now I'm doing this.
Feels like a towel.
This is the first Greek play ever done in that theatre,
Oh, that's
which they
cool.
told
Oh.
us yesterday.
It's very cool.
But enough about me. What's going on with you
Enough
two
about
matters?
you. I don't really have anything to report. We do actually have something to report.
Well, I don't know. I'm just creating
Creating-
anticipation.
Oh, you're doing
ad-libs,
great.
yeah.
You made me anticipate what I was going to say, and I know what I'm going to say.
You're welcome.
We have limited podcasts left in this particular beautiful area.
Hey-o.
We have how many? 2 left? This one and the next one? Oh my god, that's so soon.
Oh, wait. So this one and the next one.
Yeah, and then we're out.
And then we're out.
So you've got one.
No, I
really.
lied.
You've got one left.
Yeah, this one and the next one. Yeah, one left after this one. And then probably, we're going to be out there after that. Oh no.
Yeah. So what's going to happen after that?
Yeah, Luke.
What is going to happen after that? At this current time, who knows?
When's the 1 year anniversary of the pod?
September.
September.
Yeah, we are looking for someone to take us in. So we'll see.
The pod is homeless, just like us.
Yeah. Or it may be that my mum is going to be the co-host, and while we stay with her for a few
Michelle on.
weeks, should we have her on one
That'd
week?
be brilliant.
Yeah.
She'll just be sitting there like, I don't know any of these people that you're talking about.
Would anyone like tea?
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens, but we are definitely not going to be in here after next week. So say goodbye to this.
Well, no, they say
wall.
goodbye next week.
Yeah, that's true.
Bon
Start
voyage.
saying your goodbyes.
Yeah.
That's about it. To
Start your
report.
grieving process.
Yeah. So we are. What's happening? Did you
He's
say
grieving.
goodbye? Oh, okay.
That sounded like start your grieving process. Shut up, Abe. Sorry, go.
All right. Well. Yeah, okay. Well. Don't know what just happened there. Yeah.
Sometimes I tell myself off.
Fair. Yeah, so we are in the midst of, well, we're going to be starting to pack and move and stuff, so that's going to be super fun. But we will not stop bringing you podcasts, even if I
Creating
have
content.
to do it on the street. So for all you listeners, because I'm making such an effort to do these, please just tell a friend.
If you do it, can you go to Deptford? Can you go to Deptford and do it if you're doing it on the street? Because they've got like their own homeless community there, and they look like
And I could get them on the pod.
cool. Yeah.
Sick. Let's do it. Anything from you? How are you? Any updates? I mean, it's half you that's moving too.
What do you mean half me? It's fully me.
Expound.
Do you
on
have
that
any?
point.
Do you have anything? Any news?
No, I'm just working hard. Oh well, yeah, I have working on a performance that's happening this Friday. So this is gonna be out by Friday.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Yeah, this is out by Friday.
Our internet sucks. I'll tell you that much right
Yeah.
now. When we move house, we're getting better internet.
I didn't know that until you sent me the picture of your phone internet.
I have uploaded this podcast recently with my phone internet because it's better than my
House internet.
house internet.
That's very bad.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully this is up by Friday, July 29th. If anybody wants to come, there's a Friday late at the VNA.
Oh, why you didn't invite me?
I did invite
I'm busy
you.
Friday. I can't
Yeah, I
come.
know.
But you didn't invite me.
And basically, I'm helping to produce an outdoor a piece that's happening in the Majeski Garden at the VNA that Dixon choreographed, and
Sick.
it's part of a installation by a visual artist named Osman Yousefzada, and it's celebrating for the 75th anniversary of Pakistan's independence. So yeah, there's gonna be it's a 10-minute dance performance happening in the garden, and it's open to the public. It's free. If you want to come, it'll be really nice.
Is this the thing that you sent me a video of that I won't say?
Yeah.
So it doesn't ruin. Yeah. Yeah, go if you can.
Yeah.
Sick.
What time?
7 p.m.
Okay.
At the V&A Museum in the Majeski Garden.
Where is that?
It's in South Kensington.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good spot for what
dates.
we were talking about before.
For taking girls at the museum.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, take a date. Bring a date.
Yeah, bring a date. I could be someone's date.
Ooh, hello.
Any of our audience want to take Abe to the
1-800 Abe.
I wouldn't.
We need more numbers than that.
1-800 Abe.
No, 1-800 Abe from the capsule.
No, Abe.
Okay.
Is they from the capsule fit?
No, I don't know how many. It's an American thing, isn't it?
Yeah, 1-800.
We have 0800.
Oh yeah. That's my alarm. Sorry.
Oh!
Time to go to the gym.
No, that was get the pizza out of the oven alarm from last night. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant from now. I was like,
No.
I'll go home and get it.
Okay, well, I feel like we're 15 minutes in and we haven't talked about it.
Yeah, thanks for sitting through that intro. Well, let's start with something positive. Congratulations to big girl Stephanie, who is pregnant. Did you see that?
No.
Pregnant, and not only pregnant, she is 6 months pregnant. And if you follow her at all, or the breaking scene, the stuff that she's done in the last 6 months
She's been smoking
is
people.
wild
Yo.
for someone who's not pregnant. So to be carrying all right, so here's a question that I've got to ask you now that just came to my head.
Means
So-
her baby's better than all the people that they beat together.
Okay, so this is kind of what I'm thinking. So here's the existential question of this. So you know when the abortion thing happened in the States, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Someone drove in the basically the carpool lane. I think it was in New York, right? So you have to have two people in the lane to drive in that lane. So do you know what carpool is? Carpool is like they leave one lane and it's only for people that are sharing cars. Rideshare. So in order to minimize the amount of cars, so it's like, let's not both take a car. Let's take just my car and it will save the environment, and we can take that free lane that helps us get there faster.
What a clever idea.
So that's been a thing for quite a while. But
Boris?
when they said that basically that the life begins, they banned abortion, so they said the life begins at conception.
Yeah.
So this woman got pulled over for driving in the lane and said, well, I'm pregnant, so technically it counts as a life, so technically I'm allowed to ride in this.
Oh, did she pull out a big pipe afterwards and go, don't worry, call your superior, I'll be waiting here.
I don't know if she did that, but I would imagine so. I like to imagine so.
Well
I don't know
done.
if she got away with it, but that's a hilarious
If she didn't, I'd be furious.
and it makes a lot of sense. It's like, yeah, if you're going to say it's a life,
Yeah,
it's
make
a life.
up your mind.
Yeah, man.
Also, some stuff I've heard is does child support begin at conception now? You know, all these type of things. Anyway, all that to say, should and this is very important,
Tell
should
us.
Stephanie be allowed to enter 1v1 battles?
Or should she be allowed to enter 2v2 battles?
Exactly. And but wait, what would she do during the second round?
We'll just dance again.
Did you do it again and say,
That
This is
wasn't
my-
me.
yeah,
That was
that
my
was
Yeah,
baby.
but then what if they say you did two routines and that's because it's just
Or what if
because
they were
technically they're both dancing at the same time, so
What-
that's
yeah.
technically you're doing a routine.
she just goes out by herself, routine, routine.
So that's my question. Is
As
what's
you
the
can
rules
see-
on 2v2s and 1v1s if you're pregnant?
As you can see, there's a lot going on this week.
Just stretching them topics out. How can we make a topic out of anything? So let's talk about socks.
It's very creative. Oh, I laughed so hard I snorted.
Yeah. Well, that was my attempt at making a topic out of that one.
Wait, what's your answer?
I don't have an answer. It was just dumb, and I
If
thought
you had
guys
to.
would. I thought Jen wouldn't stop it in its tracks.
Yeah,
I thought
you
she'd
out
let
of
it
all people.
Roll down the road a little
I'm
bit
down
longer.
for the conversation. I just
Then go on, Jen.
Go on then.
okay. I think I think that she should be able to enter 1v1
Okay.
Why?
What?
But not 2v2s?
No, 2v2s also because my body, my choice.
What?
You can't. You can't. That's
Can't
the
argue with
answer.
that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can't argue with that.
Yeah.
All right.
That's so we solved it, guys.
Well, that's
Well.
everything solved. So
See you next week.
wait, so is that the first baby that had a Nike sponsorship?
Yes.
Oh.
Yo,
That's sick.
Nike. are
Well, maybe
sponsoring-
there's other athletes that were sponsored that had babies. What, or wasn't there something with Serena Williams and a sponsorship when she was pregnant?
she was playing while she was pregnant.
I don't know.
I mean, that's a sick look for like, well, for Stephanie, of course, but also for Nike and like just athleticism wise to be like,
Yeah.
Whilst
look at
whilst
all the
being
shit I
pregnant,
just did and I'm pregnant is like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's dope.
Did she just find out?
No, I don't think so. 6
Okay.
months, you wouldn't just find that out.
yeah,
like
you would find out
announced
after
it.
like a week.
Okay.
When
okay.
when you're late the next month, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
She kept it.
yeah. I think it
Stop.
was like, yeah. She just announced it, but I think she obviously.
I just had a really cute image of like after every battle that she won and after every round, like turning around, like yeah, and then turning around, being like, "Well done, Baba."
Aww.
High five.
Like it was you and me.
Yeah, that's so
we
cute.
got this. We got this. Or just like, you're making this so much harder.
Yeah. Hey, it's 5'6", okay? Not 5 and a 6.
Get it right. Oh, that's the other question: is what crew will the baby be in? What if your baby doesn't want to be in the same crew as you?
What if your baby's like, your crew sucks?
Oh my god! What if you lose to your own child in breaking? Wait, are there many? I don't know if we know many like breakers that have parents that are active in the scene still, and they're active. I'm sure there is.
Like in basketball.
Yeah, no, but are there players that are playing at the same like brothers? Yeah,
No, I
But,
think
like, parents and-
yeah, no, I don't think so. I think Bronny and LeBron is going to be the first.
do you think they're going to play at the same time?
Yeah, LeBron says he's not retiring until his son.
Oh, that's obviously sick.
Yeah, he was playing one season with his
It'd
son.
be interesting to see,
That's really cute as well.
especially if kids can enter like they get good at breaking really young. So it's like,
But they're not allowed to enter the adult battles
but they can enter
most of the time.
Yeah, that's
are
true.
they? They've got their own
Well,
kids.
Or like, wasn't Tara entering like adult stuff when she was like
Yeah, I think they have kids battles, and they also like unless it's like 18
like a
plus
crew
venue.
battle or something
When
yeah.
did Tara enter
She was young as shit. She was like,
when she was 3?
that's what.
adult battles?
No, I don't know.
No.
I'm just talking shit.
All feelings, no facts.
Okay, so I do have a real topic.
Oh,
Go.
So Dylan,
congratulations on being pregnant and having a baby and
Congratulations.
still killing it.
Yes.
But also, if you weren't killing it, but you are, and I have a lot of respect for that.
yeah, I mean, it would be very like understandable
When
if
you're a hotel and a buffet and you win stuff, it's crazy.
Yes,
Did she
hotel and a
release?
buffet, you know.
Do we know what the baby's name is?
No, I don't even know if she knows. She just literally the post was like,
I'm having a baby.
I'm pregnant, and yeah,
I'm pregnant and you all suck.
Yeah. Oh, imagine if you lost to someone that's like pregnant. It's like they had an excuse and they still beat you.
You lost twice.
Oh, that's true. That baby's gonna come out with a winning record.
Yeah, man.
That's sick. All right, so Dylan Mayoral, what was your nickname for him?
NFT Man.
Well, NFT Man is taking NFT Manness to the next level.
NFT Man.
To the rescue.
Master of the metaverse.
Yes, so he's putting on a dance showcase called Meta Movers.
Ooh.
It's going to be on the 19th of October. He's got a hell of a lineup so far. Kana Flex,
Okay.
AIM Collective,
My people.
Brook and Marvel, Satva Ninja.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Brooke and Marvel. That's like Kendrick and J. Cole.
Stop gassing them up.
Sorry.
No, they did a showcase at
Yeah, they did that.
Red Bull, so I wonder if they continue from that.
That is sick, though.
Uh,
Are they finally going to be... You're right. If you're doing this, you guys have got to enter 2v2s because I've been saying that for the longest.
well,
Sorry, Meta Movers, go.
I think he made that very clear what has to happen now.
Kiss.
All right, let me finish the lineup.
Sorry.
Satva Ninja, Michelle, Keron Proverbs, Homebros, Titan and Quake, Molly Stebbing, Jasmine Saulo, Robian Milliner, GSB, Gully South Block is GSB, Ricky Jinx, Omni, Elise Antonia, Dylan, and Paradox. From Holland, I guess. Sick. Paradox. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the concept of such a showcase. Basically, it's in Dylan's knowledge, the first dance showcase in the world where all of the pieces are going to be filmed and all of the videos are going to be turned into NFTs. And then I think the dancers, I don't know how it works, but based on his caption, the people who perform will, if it gets sold, like they get a percentage, and I think Dylan gets the other percentage of...
What's the splits? I need
the numbers.
Specifics. Tell me about the money.
So you're going to get, and then in the contract it's like 1% and 99%. Yeah, so they're minting all of the performances as NFTs, and then kind of they're in the position to sell them after. Whether or not they sell is like, I guess, up to them doing the work. But it's interesting. Any opinions on such NFT happenings?
I don't know what my opinions are on NFTs in general. But if it goes anywhere the way Bitcoin and all of that went, then props to Dylan for being the spearhead of the movement.
Yeah, he seemed very like... I mean, if you haven't seen the podcast with Dylan, my podcast with Dylan, go and check it out, because he breaks down a bit of the whole NFT situation, and then he also has his own videos on his own channel where he like really goes into depth. But
with all that stuff, it's normally like, even I remember with the Bitcoin situation, a guy in one of the scenes I follow speaking about it heavily, like probably about 7-ish years before it all flipping blew up. And back then we were like, bruv, shut up about Bitcoin. What is this monopoly thing you're talking about? And now it's like, oh, he was a genius 7 years ago.
But you know, I always wonder as well, is like on the flip side of that is like, there's a lot of people that speak about these things. You know, even like there was news articles saying the internet was going to be a phase and stuff. But then there's also probably a bunch of people that spoke about things that never went anywhere. And then we thought they
2012.
Yeah. Or like, oh, there's going to be this or this like invention or whatever. And then it doesn't happen. But we only remember the people that spoke about the things that did happen, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But also, yes, I completely agree. I think also that there's maybe some people, you know, that got clued on, because when you have trends that are kind of, they change the world and they change the way things are done, you know. I think you have people that kind of get onto it almost out of luck, you know, that they're just there at the right time and they're like, oh yeah, okay, I'll jump on this, sure. But without necessarily having a plan to like really understanding what it is and like being able to not only ride the wave and make money off of it or whatever, but actually build something from it. You know. So I think that that's why what Dylan is doing is really interesting and cool, because it's not just necessarily, oh, okay, I can make money as a dancer off NFTs, so I'm gonna have my videos and whatever, but it's also building opportunities and seeing how different kind of, not necessarily business models, but like what infrastructures can be in place to also support other people and to like, you know, position himself as that person leading the way, you know. So I think I think it's really cool. I actually watched quite a few of his videos explaining NFTs and like did a bit of research on what other people were saying about it, and it really does seem like it's the future, like it's where we're heading, you know. When you start getting into it, it feels a little bit like Black Mirror-ish, but
it's the same as like art, really, isn't it? In a way.
But like even just, I mean, it's just like the next version of like internet, you know, in a sense of like the way that it's evolving. It's like going deeper into what internet is, you know, and like as a kind of as a space, you know, where you can, like a marketplace and things like a place where things can exist, like people are buying real estate in the metaverse.
Yeah, I mean, like as much as half of me is like, some of it sounds silly, but then the other side is like, imagine if, you know, however many years ago you said that like there was going to be, you're going to have a website and your page on that website was going to be worth like millions.
Yeah.
Like with Instagram or like, like someone like Kim Kardashian or whatever, you have however many millions of followers and like brands will pay you just to like share that you've used their thing. Like that doesn't exist. That's nowhere. Like Instagram is nowhere and your Instagram page I can't touch it or feel it, but brands are still paying you to like.
It's interesting.
It's kind of the same.
It's interesting though. I wonder how far will society let NFTs go, because, or anything meta wise, especially within the arts, because there's certain, I don't know, I feel like as far as, even if it is like the natural next step with trends and evolution, I feel like the power still lies with the people. That if the people were like, no, we still need theatre or whatever it might be, they still control.
Yeah, but I think it will be for certain types of art, because the thing is, like now, let's say in the real art world, right? Like a painting, like paintings basically operate in the same way NFTs do, except you can just touch a painting. So it's like I own the thing, and you can copy it as much as you want, but like me owning the original means a lot, right? And this is kind of, from my understanding, the very base of like what an NFT is. It's just you're able to do that with more digital stuff. But let's say that happened with paintings, it happened with sculptures, it happened with all the like physical types of art, right? But then anything in terms of like a song or dance performance or these type of performance arts, let's say, if we can group them into that umbrella, you pay to watch the show, but once that momentary, like however long that is, whether it's an hour or 20 minutes or whatever, once that time is gone, the piece is kind of gone. So you can replicate it, but usually like the replication of a thing is useless. Maybe with songs you had like the CDs and stuff, but even now that's dropped massively with the streaming, right? So like we get it for basically free, and the artist gets basically fuck all from like Spotify or whatever.
Well, we don't get it for free. We are paying, but the artist just sees none of the profit.
But if you have Spotify, like free Spotify, you can still listen to songs.
You just get ads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Well, we're paying with our attention, I guess, and that. But like,
that's
so
the currency.
That's the better version. Like a video of a dance. Like even if you went to like a theater show that was like worth a lot or something, that were like, the tickets were very expensive. Even like a West End musical, let's say, if the video of that was put out online, okay, maybe like what's like a really expensive West End price? Would you say like to go and see a show?
West End, the most expensive.
I know, like Hamilton is like 250 quid or something.
Yeah, Hamilton and Harry Potter. Harry Potter, some of them go for 350, 325.
So if they put out a video of Hamilton, they said you have to you can buy and watch it just online.
But it is on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's fucking ridiculous then. So Hamilton, the live show.
Yeah, don't you remember we watched it and you were like,
I did not
this
watch
is
it.
horrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
But so, all right. So let's say, how much is a Disney Plus subscription?
I don't know.
It's
Michelle pays.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom.
It depends. If you have family, then it's like $14.99, but I think it's like $9.99.
Right. So let's say
$7.99.
It's like under 20 quid.
Yeah.
So people are getting the show that is £200 to see live minimum. They're getting it for 15 quid like a month or whatever, but like they could log on for a month and do it, right? So a video of a dance performance is basically worthless because the whole idea of the value is about the live show and not about the product, right?
Like, where are you going with this?
Whereas let's say something like a painting or whatever, there's not if you buy the painting for $1 million and put it up in your house, that is next to eternal. Like obviously it's going to wear away with time and blah blah blah, but that value does not drop over time, and if anything it increases, right, the further you get away from the person who painted it. With a dance performance, it's like, okay, 20 minutes you pay, let's say Hamilton's like what, 2 hours,
like probably 2 hours and a half.
Okay, so for £200 you get 2 hours and a half, and then that's it, it's done. Your £200 is
gone,
run out, right? So I think with the I don't even know if I'm answering your question anymore, but I'm saying something.
I didn't know I answered the question.
And that's what podcasting is all about. As long as you're talking, you're potting. But what my point was is that
that's the name of the show.
Yeah, if you're talking, you're potting. What was I going to say? So now instead of the let's say how you pay $1 million for a painting and it lasts eternally.
Yeah.
You can now kind of do that with a dance performance. You don't even have to have a live show that exists. It could just be, I produce this video and you pay $1 million for it and you have this video which lasts forever. You could have it on fucking loop. Like, you know, if they make video picture frames or whatever, which I think they have. But you could like have it on loop for the rest of your life. You could sit around, have your friends watch it. It could be like a decoration or whatever. And it kind of does what it does with these normal pieces of art with that, I guess. And you have the original one, so everything else would be a copy in the same way that you would with art or whatever.
But that's kind of what I was wondering about when you first started reading Dylan's thing, that I was like, is it a performance happening in the metaverse?
No, it's a real life
is
one.
It's
in Croydon.
Yeah.
That's definitely not the metaverse.
It's in the meta Cronx.
Yeah. Fairfield Halls, which actually Fairfield Halls has a very long relationship with the UK street dance scene.
Oh,
as in, I don't know if it's like on purpose or it's just cheap or whatever, but there's been a lot of performances in the scene in there over the years.
Can people buy tickets? Can people go watch it?
Yeah, it's a live performance that you can go and see.
Regardless, it sounds like it's going to be an amazing.
I'm curious.
You can get tickets now via the link in his bio.
Go to his bio.
Yeah, Dylan. What's his handle?
Dylan Mayoral.
Please make NFT Man shirts.
I mean, I wonder as well
NFT Man.
how much, like, if it's filmed and then minted.
Yes.
I wonder how much more goes into like the production.
What do you mean? Of the actual thing?
Yeah,
I have no idea. He hasn't announced like who he's getting to film it or something.
Yeah. I'm just kind of thinking out loud of like, oh right, then I wonder in terms of like, you know, because oftentimes in showcases, like in showcases where you don't have a lot of time necessarily, and like you're teching, you know, like 15 groups. It's like there's not a lot of time that goes into lights. There's not a lot of time.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I just wonder if like adding the production value then adds more to the...
Well, I don't think that they're going to necessarily do anything more than a normal showcase. It's just like the idea of, let's say all that's ever happened is like live show,
show, and then like if ever it happens to sell, it sells.
Kind of. But it's like, imagine like musicians like playing at an open mic or something, and someone's like, everyone that performs tonight, I'm going to record your thing in high quality and we're going to sell it. I'm going to help you to sell your song and you're going to get like a percentage. It's like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like something that I guess would happen more naturally in the music business, but it's like then it could become, I don't know, like a record label almost for dancers, where it's like...
I'm so curious to like, who are the people buying those NFTs? You know, like what kind of people? Is it just like a rich businessman in New York who's like, I love this dance video, let me make it?
Why is that funny?
I don't know.
Well, who buys paintings?
Yeah, exactly. But it's like random, but it's just like, it's something that's so close to us and we're so close to the people who consume it and who are interested in it. You know what I mean?
I think what Dylan's trying to change.
Yeah, but I think that's great. But I just think there's something like kind of foreign about it, which is why it's great. Yeah. But it just seems
but I think that's the problem. That's what I'm saying is like, I don't think there are people that are buying dance NFTs right now. That's what Dylan's trying to put out to the world on a bigger stage.
Lee was saying
but he sold an NFT for like...
Yeah, because he's been hustling his ass off and like he's been out in New York giving talks and...
Yeah, but...
How much did he sell an NFT for?
I don't know.
Well, on the numbers.
I think I might be talking shit, but I remember him like saying
if he said it in private, don't say the number.
No, it's on his Instagram. It's on his Instagram. It's like, I don't know if it was like 8K or something like that.
Yo, NFT Man making big bank.
Yeah, for like a 1 minute dance video or something. It's like a while ago. Is
it kind of like Andrew Schultz? Isn't Andrew Schultz doing the same thing with his thing, but it's only up for 2 weeks?
It's available to buy for 2 weeks and then you get it for the rest.
Forever. Okay.
But basically, it's not quite NFT. It's like he sold his comedy special to a streamer, probably Netflix or Amazon, and then they wanted to cut jokes, so he bought it back from them and then sold it on his own platform, which he gets directly the money from. So it's not quite like that, but kind of. I mean, that's something that dancers should do way more.
It, right? He said
he made 3 times what they paid for it. So let's say they paid like, I don't know.
Mil.
Imagine it's...
Let's say Dave Chappelle got 40 mil for 2 specials. So let's say...
I think it's way less. He's not as big as Dave.
Well, let's say 10 mil.
All right, let's say 10 mil, 5 mil, whatever. But that's how much they paid or whatever. And then he paid I would imagine the same or maybe a bit more to get it back. Because if you bought something, then you're in control.
No, but it's your property.
But not if they bought it. That's the difference. If
they bought it, but then they were like, we don't want to.
No, they just said, look, we've bought it. So to put it online, we want to cut these things. So that's why he couldn't just pull out of the deal. He had to actively buy it back. He's like, right, how much does it cost for me to have this back?
Yeah.
So they might have even put the price up.
I don't reckon they would have done that. I would have reckon they would have done that. We'll put it down.
Well, whatever he...
But yeah, let's say he bought it back for $5 million.
He made, when he sold it, he made 3 times, apparently. That's what he says.
Who bought it?
I'm going to buy it. But like fans.
Oh, meaning like
Netflix or Amazon. He hasn't said out like publicly who
it's
did
Netflix, obviously.
But yeah, he said.
No, I don't know if it'd be Netflix because of.
I heard there was like a Reddit thing that was saying that it might be Amazon or something. Yeah, but yeah. So a streamer paid for his special. They said we want to cut these jokes because they're offensive, and he said, "Well,
suck my dick."
Basically, how much you want to do it back, to give it back.
That's sick.
But yeah, it seems like that type of like, even though that's not an NFT, the fact that it's only out for 2 weeks, and the entrepreneurism of it, like it does seem like. And
you know what? This is what I think that still we're missing out on a lot, even though it's getting way more prevalent. But it's like the whole monetizing or capitalizing on the watching at home service of dance performances, right? Because it's like, it's very few battles that are live streamed even now, right? And I know a lot of times I don't know if this is everybody's excuse, but I've heard a lot that they're like, no, but we want people to come out in real life, so that's why we're not going to do a live stream. And it's like, or even not going to put the videos up, which is dumb as fucked in my opinion. But like
yeah, man, sounds like you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I've heard that from the biggest event in the world, and I'm not going to say who that was just to boo, but basically I heard that, yeah, that's why they don't want to like put videos up, is because they want people to come out, which is like, if I'm not going to, like, let's say just to boo, but if I'm not going, I'm not going, like, I'm not going to, or if I want to go, I'm not going to the videos are coming out this year.
So I won't go, I might as well just watch the videos.
Yeah, they're two different activities, watching videos online, and I think, yeah, with the live streams and even with the actual videos, I think like monetizing those, if that's your issue is that you want people to come or whatever, just monetize it. Because like we watched Summer Dance here and we paid for that. I think I paid €5, which is like nothing. Nikel did a battle in...
You got to vote and interact with it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, which is like, there's so much shit you can do with that. And it's like, even, you don't have to put all your battle videos out on YouTube. Like if you put them behind, I don't know what platform, but like put them behind a paywall. And it's like some big battles, it's like, even some small battles, if there was a really sick one in the UK and it was like £5 to watch the videos, I'd pay that. It's like...
I would have paid to see the battle that you just did on...
Oh, Unleash the Groove.
Unleash the Groove. It was like, yo, Chase is back. And I'm like, yo, Chase is there.
Yeah. And that's not even a live, like, even more so if it's a live stream. But it's relatively easy to do as well. I mean, the Capsule...
coming at you.
Coming at you. Watch this space for live streams. Our MSB one is up, but there's more coming. That was a tester, but there's more coming. So if you know an event that wants to hire us, let me know. But yeah, I think it's even beyond the NFT thing. I think just the idea of like putting your dance event or showcase online and either live streaming it or monetizing the videos is like something that's we're way missing out on, even without the NFT situation. Do you know what I mean? So add that 100%. On top, it's like we're 3 steps behind everyone, I think, or the rest of the art world.
What?
She's gone handheld and she's sitting on the arm.
Yeah, I have big tally energy.
Yeah, true.
I was gonna say that's very tally of you.
My back hurts.
Okay, well,
I needed to change position.
Okay, well, that's what she said.
That is what she's...
Big tally energy.
Big tally energy. I've got big tired energy. Tally would really love to be on this podcast.
Yeah,
with
it's
me.
very calm.
That's why we're saying. Yeah, it's
so
very.
calm.
We're being very calm because Abe's tired, and it just brings the whole energy to a very. It's like
it's a peaceful place.
Yeah.
This episode is basically like a nighttime tea.
It's basically like
by Night Nurse.
Yeah. It's basically a meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And breathe in. And out.
I mean,
but yeah, I think all that to say, with Dylan's event and the live streaming, I think I'm
not going to go because he's making videos of it.
But you can only get it if you...
Yeah, but that...
It's
like,
just a
that
joke,
goes
guys.
against what you just said.
It's just a freaking joke.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to be done and achieved in the digital world, and we just need people that are, because I think with that, okay, there's technical knowledge to be acquired, but also I think that there's like a certain entrepreneurial, like, because it doesn't exist, you know, and like people haven't necessarily figured out a way to monetize it.
Yeah.
It's like there needs to be a certain like entrepreneurial spirit and drive behind it.
Yeah, you need
which
leaders.
is like, even I think Dylan has had that since like way back, you know, even with his camp and teaching, and like he's always been about, you know, not just like, okay, I'm going to teach a workshop and kind of doing the freelance thing, but more like really building things.
He's always been a superhero is what you're saying.
Basically.
NFT Man, to the rescue.
Do you know what I think of when I think of the metaverse or this big open world?
Doctor Strange.
No, I think
It's the multiverse.
I think of
Same.
flying whales.
Was that the Disney thing?
Thor?
They're both Disney. Carry
It
on.
was in Thor.
Was it? What
Have you
was
seen
in Thor? The newest one?
Yeah, have you seen it?
No.
Thor.
Yeah,
Because
they have
Marvel,
flying
you've
whales.
not been stepping
Oh,
up.
yeah.
When they're going in the thing and
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, bro.
Was this one worth it?
Worth what?
Thor? No.
Going to the cinema?
Worth the time or the money? Or
Both.
No.
They are
I mean,
flopping hard. I
mean-
swear down, if you do Wakanda Forever dirty,
It's not going to be good. Nothing's been good in Phase 4.
I swear down, the black community. I sell drugs in the community, Black Dynamite. Sorry, carry on. I cut you off to
was
talk about whales.
it was Fantasia. Wasn't it Fantasia?
That's a good impression of a whale song.
Speak well. I used to know all
That's
the
from
words
Finding
to
Nemo.
that. Like I could recite the whole movie when I
Is
was a
it?
kid. I did it. Me and my cousin did it in a car, and we got to the second loop before Auntie came back. We were in the car for a long time.
But when did Nemo come out?
I was a kid, man.
Abe's younger than
wasn't-
us
Oh yeah.
by quite a few years.
No, like 4.
He's actually 17.
I'm Riley.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
You're not 30.
Yeah.
Well, that's just 2 years.
No, I'm 33 this year. He turned 30 this year. So I'm 3 years older than him.
What year are we in?
2022.
What year are we in? You're turning 30. You turned 32 this year.
Handheld,
You're
man.
2 years older than him.
It's handheld, that's why.
Yeah, handheld was never going to work. You can't talk in a mic when it's on a fucking tripod, let alone on a mic stand. I mean,
What were you saying before I really cut you off to talk about flying whales? Or had you finished your point?
I don't know anymore.
Okay.
do you ever remember Habbo Hotel?
Habbo Hotel, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
Yeah.
Because it was basically the metaverse,
Yeah. So was
isn't it? That's
Yeah.
weird, right?
yeah.
Did you ever play
you
Habbo
had your
Hotel?
own you had your own hotel room and
Yeah.
your own personalized.
And you could like there was like a little online game, like way like in the
There was a
maybe
few of them. There was
90s or-
Habbo Hotel. Yeah, it
It's
must
like
be because I was
Sims,
alive.
no?
No.
Well, you could buy, like, you could actually, it's mad because it was like legit what they're saying the metaverse is, but it's like you could buy furniture with real money, like you pay it on a credit card and
Yeah.
then buy it, like stuff. You make your little hotel room, but you could also, there's other people who are online and you could go out and interact with them and talk to people and like.
They had that one. They had RuneScape was like that, but
Yeah.
that you'd actually go out and do missions and stuff like that. And then they
Yeah.
had a penguin one as well. I
I don't
remember.
remember the penguin one. I definitely played Habbo Hotel and I was always scared because I was like, anytime someone spoke to me, I was like, this is what they warned me about, stranger danger. This is a 67-year-old man.
Come see my palm tree in my
Yeah.
room. Get away, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's weird, isn't it?
Do you reckon Habbo Hotel know this and they're just like, just wait, just let everyone create their stuff, let it blow
Yeah.
up, and then we'll hit them with the lawsuit.
Or they're pissed because they're like, they fucking gave up on it and then 5 years later everyone was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever.
it's been longer than 5 years, but yeah.
That's true. I wonder if it still exists. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go to
Google
Habbo
it.
Hotel right now. HabboHotel.com.
Should we start a like forum to like?
Should we start a capsule Habbo
Hotel.
Hotel?
A Habba capsule.
Habbo
Oh
capsule.
shit! It's still
still
online.
about.
Wait, what?
It is still about.
Oh my god!
Wait a minute, go back up. That
back
looks very familiar. Has that always been the logo?
Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
Flappy Bird's logo.
Yeah, that's it. That's mad.
Yo.
And yeah, you could personalize your dude, and then you could just walk around and be like, "Hey, I'm a person."
They don't have flying whales though. Sorry.
Yeah, boring.
Fucking Habbo Hotel. All right. Anything else happening in the dance world? I don't think so. Any events coming up? Probably not. Well, we could.
Yeah,
you know where we could check.
there's a Tribe Ways, no?
Yeah, that's this weekend. Sheldon
Tell the people about it.
is hosting a battle called Tribe Ways. You know where I'm going right now to check this out?
Instagram.
Nope.
The Capsule.
The Capsule's event calendar.
The Capsule.
Shout out to Sophia. Link in the bio, and it is yep. What stuff do we have going on?
They released a new SoundCloud mix yesterday.
Oh, Tribeways.
Yeah. Is that Seven
Yeah.
on the thing then? Yes.
Sev Raven.
Sev Raven.
Yeah.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven
So
Raven. Oh, Dancer's Delight Summer Special is this weekend.
Ooh.
Dancer's Delight Summer Special.
Should we check out the Oh, and then there's Tribeways Battle. There's Movie Night on Saturday.
Night.
And then and then what else is on Sunday?
Tribeways Battle and Movie Night is on Saturday.
Yep. So Saturday, so Movie Night. There's like it's like a breaking film festival and party. Then there's Sheldon's Battle, Tribeways Battle at the Hub.
All the other people in Tribeways are like, dude.
I don't know who else is in it. And then Sunday you got Boy Blue Youth and Adult Showcase, Brighton Breaking Summer Jam, Creative Rooftop. What's that? There's a dance battle and there's some other stuff. Don't know what that is. Check out the Capsule's event calendar.
Check the code.
Also, I feel like I saw something I wanted to say.
What did you see?
I want to say.
What did you... Oh, should we check out the lineup for Dances Delight while we're here?
He been a man for no better money and his dad is gone.
There's been a man now in and out of lockdown. I ain't got a job now. So for you this is just a good time, but for me this is what I call life. Ooh. Boys, no, what was it?
Do you know what always sticks with me?
What was the rap bit?
Ludacris and Mary. It's completely off topic from that song, but it's a different song. Ludacris in Mary J. Blige's song "Runaway Love." The way he always
love.
How did he say? She said she's about to run away and never come back. How did he say that one lyric?
Oh, I don't remember. No.
And never come back.
Why did he say it like that? She said she's about to run away and never come back. Run away, love.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Unrelated, but she's never gonna. No, I messed it up. Okay. Rain Crew on their Instagram.
Yes.
Have done not necessarily like a calendar, but they have posts with tags of all the upcoming breaking events. That
I did
are
see
happening.
that actually. I was just being a hater.
Upcoming breaking events, July, August, September, October. So you can see, and then they have, just in the description, they have like the links to all the jams that are happening.
So what you're saying is Rain Crew are doing my job better than me?
Basically.
Did you say they have logos on them?
Shut up.
Logos.
What's on the what does the calendar look like?
Like, no, it's just posts, and in
said
the description there's like the link to the
The
actual
stuff that's
event.
happening in that month, but they're doing like this is for worldwide, not UK.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
For Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide is actually on the beach right now.
Do you reckon he's? Yeah, no, don't worry.
Okay. So, all that to say, at Rain Crew on Instagram, if you want to know what European breaking jams are happening in the near future.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Bring the rain.
And the crew.
Well, I asked for questions and topics and for people to suggest for us to talk about, and then someone suggested that we talk about Amari and judging a fusion concept. So I was like, well, you clearly don't listen to the podcast.
Either that or they did and they were like,
talk about it more. No, I think
no,
they just didn't listen.
no. I think they were like, yeah, no, you're right. That's probably what happened. So tired.
Yeah.
Anything else?
What's happened to Jen?
Should we call this pod a Christmas present and wrap it up?
No, let's try and stretch out more things to talk about.
All right, give me
Like the
anything, and
beginner
All
one.
right, here we go. Here's what we
Let's see how far.
It should be a quick fire round.
Yeah, quick fire. How do we do it? All right, I'm down for this. Quick fire round, and here's what you have to do.
Okay.
You say a topic, and you just have to come up with a strong opinion on it immediately. You don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
Or you might have to explain it if we question you, but you just have to come up with an opinion on the topic. It can be anything. It could be toothbrushes. It could be people.
Not even dance related.
It can be dance related. Yeah, make it dance related if you want. So we have to ask each other.
You shouldn't battle in.
Oh, you say a thing. No, I'll say a thing, and then you make up an opinion about it.
Okay. These opinions these are knee-jerk reaction opinions to the thing. They don't necessarily represent how we actually feel about the topic.
There's a disclaimer at the beginning of every pod.
This is
Go back and read it.
100% for entertainment.
Yeah.
Children at battles.
Get them out.
Okay, why? Back it up.
They're too small.
They're too small, man. Yeah, they're too small. And wait, no. I don't actually mean that because I like some. No, then just wait until you're grown up enough to buy your own cigarettes before you come to a battle.
That's a good opinion. Okay. No children at battles unless you can buy cigarettes.
Okay.
Go. Who's someone else? Another one. Who are you asking?
You.
Okay.
There should be chanting in hip hop the same way in Vogue and Crump. Yes or no?
That's basically Light Feet. Next.
Oh, smoked it. I got one for Jen.
I think here's a better opinion. They should switch. That should be an event where the Light Feeters chant for the Voguers and then the Voguers chant for the Light Feeters.
You know, I thought about that for Crump, that they should have someone like people from Crump chanting for Voguers and Voguers chanting for Crump.
Oh my days. Could you imagine someone like doing that and they'd be like,
yeah. And then someone crumping and be like, give me that, give me that, give me that.
Yeah.
Cut.
Give me that.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yes.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Your turn to ask Jen one.
Yeah.
Jen, people competing in dance battles without trainers on.
Ooh.
I think that they shouldn't, like, without trainers on. Well, they should have the little thing on their feet that you put when you go to the doctors.
Well, the like little tag around their ankle.
If they're not wearing shoes, then it should be like a shoe replacement. You know, because
the little booties.
Oh, the little blue things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. So I think if you're not gonna wear shoes, then you should wear something. Don't.
I actually have a real opinion on this. A prior existing opinion.
Oh, making it real. Yes.
Is it?
It's allowed.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's cheating.
It is cheating.
It's cheating.
It is. I say it every time in Kev's kitchen.
If you do pop in or hip hop or actually any battles. Maybe no, I'll let experimental dancers off. That's it.
Yeah.
Any other battles, if you do it without trainers, I think it's cheating. Because don't fucking do glides in your socks.
Don't.
And then they're better than my glides. That's not how the rules work. It's about how good you can make it look in trainers. All right. Yeah. And turns and shit like that. It's like you can do fucking 7 pirouettes.
Now. No way. It's like I said when I had this opinion before, and I was like, unless your name's Paradox, don't dance without socks.
Even then,
without things. But the only reason why I said that is because they've proven that they can smoke battles with trainers on. So it's like, you want to take your trainers off, then fair enough. Like if you can do it without, if you can do it with trainers on and you're winning and smoking all the battles,
you're allowed to take your shoes off.
You're allowed to take your shoes off.
So
but if you're not doing that,
how many battles do you have to win before you're allowed to take your shoes off?
It's like it's like video games. You know when you complete it and then you get like a thing and then you can complete it again. So once you've won a battle, you can enter that battle again without shoes on. But only once you've won
prestige.
that one.
Or every round.
It's like the harder level that you
Or it should be an event that's like strip battles. So it's like every round that you pass, you're allowed to lose an article of
clothing.
I think there's a battle that's similar to that, or like there's a really wild battle like that.
What if you don't want to do that?
Don't enter.
Yeah.
What if you don't want to pop?
Take your shirt off.
All right, another topic. Wait, whose turn is it? My turn.
Your turn. Jen's turn.
Yeah, I have to ask you. She asked
Jen has to ask.
I asked you. You asked Jen. Did you ask Jen one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I asked Jen, then you asked Gabe, then Abe asked me.
Oh, okay.
What is your opinion on? I don't know.
You can stretch it. It can be loose.
Okay. What is your opinion on old people at battles? That's like the opposite of my last question.
No, you can't have that.
No?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
Have you got one in the meanwhile?
Yeah.
Go on.
It's me to ask you now.
Okay,
isn't
go on.
it? What's your opinion on what's your opinion? I'm thinking about how to phrase it.
Okay.
What's your opinion on hosts who just say the same phrase? Just make some noise.
Oh, stresses me the fuck out. Yo, oh my God. Yo.
Don't say
Are you saying that for a specific event?
Not from a
Because
specific,
we didn't
but I
discuss
know.
it
Yeah.
at the event.
Did we not?
We went to it together.
I thought we did discuss that. We didn't discuss it.
I don't think we discussed
you
it, but
made
we
comments
both...
though.
Oh, did I?
I think we made comments.
Hosts that just say the same shit over and over. Or the same sound where they're just like,
Oh.
yo, that's dope, let's go. And then it's like next round, like, okay, that's dope, let's go.
No.
Yeah, let's go. Just like the same shit.
You know what I have an issue with? It's
What?
like, you know, if somebody kind of has their own particular sound, like I don't know who the fuck
Like,
started doing.
It's the guy that runs I Love This Dance, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Why does everybody
Copy
do
it,
that
copy
sound
it,
now?
yeah.
It was
Can
his
I-
thing. Why does choo 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 be a thing? It's not a
infuriating.
thing.
Yeah,
But
no.
can I tell you why? Because people spend too much fucking time on YouTube and they don't, because it's the same thing. Like there's a lot of stuff that criminals did in battles, and like they said, you know, like I don't know who started it. I think it was like Nelson and those guys where they're like kicking between the legs.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
Or like criminals had this thing where they like tap themselves on the back and then look behind. Have you seen dances?
Yeah. That's Wadey does it, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the significance of it
Yeah.
is because it seems to be, I don't know, something, but it's like it's always been criminals thing.
Yeah.
And the kick between the legs, it's those guys things, but it's like because people watch so much fucking YouTube, they're like, oh, this is a thing for all. It's like it's a personal joke
Yeah.
between people battling that just happen to start. You know, they're big people, but it's like you're joining in or doing it, or even against them or with them in the room, and it's like you look really stupid right now doing
Yeah.
the fucking criminals thing. And
Or
do you know what I mean?
see it as a compliment? Because that happened to me. That happens to me multiple times in commentary in Street Fighter.
That people take your stuff.
Other well represented, some of them even bigger than me, take the
But
terminology
I think
come up
it's
with.
like if
You're a trendsetter.
yeah, if they're doing it like because they know you and you're like kind of being part of the joke, like they're thinking, oh, Abe's definitely gonna hear me say this, so I'm doing it as a little nod to him.
As a wink.
That's fair enough. You know, it's like if I'm I don't know, doing a battle that Brooke is at and I like do one of Brooke's moves to be funny or something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There's something in that. Yeah, if I could fucking do that.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, fucking copy that move, you pricks.
Then but then it's fair. But it's like when people do it, like let's say in UK battles, and I'm like, you've never left the country, and I know you've only ever seen that on YouTube, but you think it's just something that dancers do, but it's not. It's a one specific group of people, but you just don't travel, so you don't know these things.
It's annoying. Like there's loads of American commentators that say in Street Fighter that say, "Oh, big man tings," and start saying tings
really?
because of all of the UK commentators, and it's like, but it's annoying.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Choo 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 choo.
Judging.
who else does that?
So many people.
Yeah, they
you
do.
just
Really?
hear it like in every random event.
Not necessarily the hosts, but like people watching the event.
No,
as
no,
well.
the host.
the host and other people.
It's like
pretty
stop
bad.
trying to make fetch happen.
Do they also go? Iron Mike. Did they also like pronounce people's names in a French way? Because then don't do
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think there's like particular sounds or particular things that one person does, and that thing is kind
What
of
was
weird.
the thing that the Just Taboo host used to do? Did you do the best?
Just to be.
Used to go, okay.
Yeah.
That was his thing, and like
Yeah.
everyone used to copy that as well.
What's his name?
Nasty. Nasty, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Just flipping.
Okay.
What's the speaking in a French? Give me a UK popper.
Brooke.
Brooke. Okay, that's Brooke's time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I said no, Brooke. Thank you. And then going up. Yo, I really liked your hosting, man. Oh, what was that, mate? Yeah, oh, cheers, man. Thanks very much, mate.
So
You're
why
back
are
on.
you, Why are you speaking like that?
Camille, you're up. Anyway, what was that, mate? Can you get me a drink of water over there? Fucking parched. You're up. It's time for your dance. Get me the fucking water.
Okay. Choo, 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 choo.
My one would be well sounds. Go. What's your question?
No, I'm just thinking of my next question.
I've got one. People judging drunk.
Do it more
What?
often.
Do it more often. I like it. Back it up.
Has anyone done it?
I don't know. I'm just saying stuff.
Oh, go.
Back it up.
Well, I mean, because
Make
when
a
you
case
drink,
for it.
okay, because when you drink,
Yep.
your inhibition goes away, right?
Yes.
So then you're more honest.
Oh, so you're less biased.
Oh, yeah, so you're less like you have less of a filter.
So you'll just say
So
what you think.
we're getting the raw, the raw.
That's
bit.
true. Yeah, when you drunk text, you're saying the real shit that you really think.
Yeah.
That's well backed up. All right, what's your question?
Well, I hadn't.
Okay,
I got one.
go.
People entering events high.
I think I don't have an opinion.
To Jen.
I don't care.
No, Jen already just answered one.
Yeah.
She answered your one. So no.
People entering events high, I think.
Is that cheating?
Oh, no. I think if anything, that's a handicap. That's what you should have. There we go. Here's my opinion. I made one.
Okay.
If you've won the battle already, no, if you're too good, if you're too high level, you should be forced to be high to enter.
But like loads of great. That's not necessarily.
Wait,
Yeah,
I didn't
like
finish.
what-
I didn't
like what
finish.
about
I didn't
what-
finish.
What drug?
High on ayahuasca.
Yeah. Just imagine halfway through the round, just like, no, no.
That's if you've won the battle. So if you won the battle, here's the new rules for battling in the world. All right, so everyone fucking write these down. If you win a battle once, the next time you enter it, you have to do it in socks. If you win a battle 3 times, you have to enter it on ayahuasca.
But the socks is supposed to be make it easier.
No, so. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but then okay, you get 1 round of doing it easier. Then if you win another 2 times,
Then
it's all right. You're taking a piss now.
Now go on ayahuasca. Definitely don't bring your kids to those ones because they might think they're little demons. And
Yeah,
I'll be
but
like, get
that's-
out of it and kick them.
And but that's what you get if you have a kid who's really good at battling.
Yeah.
It's like you have to do ayahuasca at 7. That's the rules.
It makes you like puke.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's hard to dance when you're puking.
And it makes you poop your pants as well.
Okay. Opinions
Apparently.
about teaching workshops in really remote places.
You should do it
Why?
because they don't get a lot of them. This is just normal. Wait,
I don't know. It's supposed
teaching
to be.
workshops in really remote places. I
It's a
don't
remote place.
like where. Like how remote are we talking? The moon?
No, like
Like a little village out
The metaverse.
in the forest. How do they have internet?
What do
You
you
have
mean?
to. Well, that's my opinion. You have to download all your Spotify playlists before you go
Yeah.
because they won't have internet out there.
Burn CDs.
Yeah, or burn CDs. What if they don't have an adapter for the aux?
CDs.
That's what I would be most worried about. Why are you laughing? If you're teaching out somewhere remote, you have to be really careful of the technical. You can't just assume. I've been to places in London that don't have an aux adapter. I'm serious. This is the most serious thing I've said probably this pod. You have to pack your fucking adapters. You have to. They might not have Bluetooth. They might not have Wi-Fi. So you got to download your Spotify plays, and that's assuming they've got chargers in the vicinity. Because what happens if your phone runs out of battery and you can't get back? Bring an old MP3 player. What?
Bring a portable speaker.
Yeah. That would be safe, but not everybody has one.
okay.
What else?
Uh,
I bet they're. Let's call Clara. I bet they're dealing with this in the Philippines if they're going out to villages. To
I was like, Declara, why? They're in
Is there a-
Manila. It's a big city.
Oh, okay. Well, but they might be also going out to.
You
They
racist?
should be.
Manila.
I said if they're going out. I didn't say Philippines was.
Thriller in Manila. Is that from Surf's Up?
That's from Muhammad Ali.
No, it's not.
Well, that was what the Thriller in Manila was.
Was it?
The Muhammad Ali fight against. I don't know who it was.
I thought that
against.
was in Africa.
No, there was a fight. There was a
In the
fight.
Philippines.
Yeah, in the Philippines. That's where
Oh.
the phrase Thriller in Manila comes from.
Oh, okay.
But that particular phrase is what you just said is probably from.
I'm too pretty to lose, man.
Nice.
Thoughts on
Oh, trash talking before battles. That should
Before
be more
battles?
of a thing. We should have. Here we go. It's not prompted by a question, but here's an opinion. All right, I'll make it a question for you. Should we have?
It's a question. No, it's an opinion. No, it's a question.
yeah, arguing with
Opinion.
himself.
Hey, I'm dealing with it. Should we have before battles? Should we have like a little press conference where they sit and talk shit to each other like in the
Yes.
UFC?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like-
100%.
But
I feel like
only if they're really close to each other, like they do in the UFC.
Do they?
close to each other. What do you mean? Like
Like
close?
they know
like,
each other.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah.
should do press conferences. They
Well,
should do
first they
standoffs.
should- all right, this is how they did it. First, they should do an interview between the two people, between every single battle in the top 16.
Yeah.
The first two people is like you sit there and then it's like, so
yeah.
Abe, how do you think you're going to deal with battling Jenny today?
Well, I'll be all right because she just had a fucking cheese stuffed crust pizza. So she already looks pretty sleepy as it is, you know what I mean? She's not going to be able to handle the fucking pops that are coming at her.
Jen, how do you feel like you're going to deal with dancing against Abe, seeing as you've been just coming back from injury?
I feel like I'm gonna do good because he's fucking whack.
Who the fuck is that guy? All right, who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it.
And then you have to do a face-off, but instead of putting the gloves up like this, you have to do a popping pose.
Yeah.
But with really angry faces.
Let's get closer.
If you usually tune in by Spotify, you should really watch the video because it's way much more entertainment value. But if you watch the video,
I was gonna do that.
I did it first. I've already beaten you. You're going down, Jenny.
You're going down.
You're going fucking down, Jenny Lou.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
all right, can you step on the scale and we'll check how much you both weigh?
Oh, I don't want to do that.
I want to do the.
Can you please strip down to your underwear and stand on the scale before this popping battle, please? You have to come down a few pounds.
Like if
Weighing in at 110 pounds, Abe Jumpman.
do we get to watch the weighing?
Yeah,
Weighing.
that's what they watched. You watched the weigh-in.
Is it weigh in or weighing?
Weigh in. Because you're weighing into the final, into the thing. I think.
Not like weighing, like the verb.
No. Weigh space in
Hyphen often.
Do you
like
weigh,
check in?
Do you weigh out?
No.
No,
Like
but they
when
probably.
I'll weigh
finish?
you out in a fucking minute.
No.
Boom,
Boom. Ah, the big pops.
All right.
It's time! The main event! Jenny the Brawler Lou! All right, I've talked to you guys before the fight. I want a nice clean fight. Touch hush puppies if you want to. This is definitely your Instagram.
That's really good,
isn't it?
Yo, but we're actually missing a trick. Like dance hosts are like, "Yo, next dancer." Meanwhile, fucking UFC hosts are doing that.
Yeah, man. 100%.
We need to step it up a gear as dance hosts.
I need to have people that come up. Oh my fucking days! You need people that come up on the stage after someone's won and just be like, yo, so you lost to Luke again? Do you feel like you
Like the Joe Rogan?
Yeah, you feel like you did the judges voted against you? What do you think about that? It's bullshit, man. No one understands what I'm doing, man.
I actually want to do that.
Yeah, I want to do that.
But like actually in real life.
Yeah. We should do grudge matches. We should do like fucking.
No, I meant like the post-battle interviews.
Yeah, post-battle interviews. Yeah, and grudge matches.
Someone hire us.
Because you need a little booth.
There should be an event. There should definitely be. I've said this. I think I said this. I think I was talking to Lee about this. There should be instead of like you enter a battle and you go through quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals. There should be like the league, the popping league for the UK.
Well,
and the champion, no, not like that though, but the champion holds the belt and like 15 can't challenge the champion. The champion gets challenged by the contender every couple of months and they train up to battle each other. And then like if you are ranked 8th and you beat number 4, then you change rankings and you go higher up and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I would 100% agree with that. And I think if I had time and money, that would probably be where I would start with running events, because I think like I would do something like that where you have that type of league or like some type of standings where it's like one battle is built to be the main event, and I would go like 8-round battles. Because I think that's one of the main things that strangles kind of like the battle scene is like we're used to doing like 30-second, like even if you win, you've danced for like a total of like 2.5 minutes the whole time. And that's fine for breakers. And I think this format of battles was
Top
built
styles.
around, but like the whole format that we use was built around breaking battles.
Oh yeah, but
this would be more of a top
complements more
style
top
thing
styles,
because B-boys aren't doing 8-round battles and this type of thing. Like I think that works for B-boys, but for us, I think the mark of a top styler is not if they can win a battle doing 30 seconds rounds. It's like, if you beat me in one round, or like whoever you are, right? If I lose to you in a battle, even if it's 2 rounds, I'm like, okay, cool, you got me in those 2 rounds. If you beat me in an 8-round battle,
it's like you're better than me.
Yeah. If you win, like, let's say 6 out of 8, as opposed to 2 out of 2 or 2 out of 3, let's say, rounds, it's like, I still could have got you if we went more. And then you start to think about other skill sets like repeating moves, stamina.
Fucking trilogy fight.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
What do you mean?
As in, like, you battle someone, let's say, for argument's sake, Omni, and you beat him the first time, and then but it's close, it's gone to the judges' decision, the judges pick you, and then it's like, yo, that was too close to call, it was very close, we're gonna set up a second fight, between them because it was too close. They do that in boxing, they do that in UFC, and like you get a trilogy fight because it's like, it's not like you do a best out of 3, but it's like the first fight was really close, could have gone either way. Then the second fight was really close. Well, it's normally when they don't knock each other out and it goes to the judge's decision, and it's like still too close. And they're like, or you win the first one, then Omni wins the second one. It's like, we got to do the trilogy fight. We got to find out who's better.
I would honestly prefer that. This has always been my issue with battles. Is like, let's say in the top 16, like 1 year in Summer Dance, like the hip hop lineup, that's a weirdness. 1 year in Summer Dance, the lineup was amazing, and it's like the top 16 is like 8 of them are gone after the first round, which for some people makes it exciting, but I'm like, I want to see them dance loads. I'd rather watch like, maybe like 2 8-round battles and then like some undercards in air quotes.
Yeah, no, 100%. And what happens if you get a shit music?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And you just don't see the best out of the person.
For 2 rounds. But it's like, yo, you had some shit rounds for shit music, but this is your style of music right now. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do, big lads? Say that thing, bro.
I do hope that I get to a point where I can run some events, because I think I would like to do
You will.
Grudge match, Chase versus Harry.
Ooh.
I would pay
8 rounds?
so much money to watch that 8 rounds main event.
10
We'll
rounds.
put it behind a paywall.
Co-main event.
Live stream it, fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah. Co-main event could be Motherfunk versus
Camille.
No.
Sean. Silk.
Ooh.
Because she smoked it.
No, I think, at the moment, I think Silk and Mechanical would be a good one, because they've been in the finals of like all the Kingdoms leagues.
No. Motherfucker
don't want
versus
it.
Silk.
All right.
I think that was one of the Kingdoms League, innit? She came out, she did some mad fucking floor work.
No, that was that was
that was the first Kingdoms League.
The one
event. Not the Kingdoms League event.
Was it at Red Bull thing?
Hosting at the Red Bull thing.
Yeah, but that was part of the Kingdom League.
It was,
right? Yeah.
What
and I think I even saw Silk, like she did the floor, like Silk was like, yeah, whatever, doing the trash talk, and then she did the floor thing, and he was like,
damn it, that was pretty good.
right.
Yeah, she was on fire on that event actually. So that was the one when Harry and Jules actually had a really good battle as well.
I just had a good idea.
Go
I'll
on.
tell you after.
Oh,
I don't want to put it on air.
Don't want to put it on air.
Saving it.
All right, guys. I think we're fucking done.
Yeah, we did talk a lot of shit.
Call this pod a Christmas present.
Better.
What's that laugh? You're just going to have a sound wave of that.
Psychopath.
Are you talking to dolphins right now? What's going on?
Jenna, you all right?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Shut up.
All right, well.
Bro, I look horrible.
Well, I did warn you to brush your hair before the pod, so I did say those exact words.
You don't look horrible.
Yeah, and you don't look horrible, but also,
Such a bad boyfriend.
also if you feel like you do, then I warned you.
Wow.
Guys, we're out of here.
It's time out to find on the pod. Here, since you're so passionate about speaking in mics.
Guys, we're going now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to the Capsule.
Speak into your mic.
Luke, speaking to your mic, man.